Welcome to this week's episode of Ezentuary. We left off last time mid-battle. You guys had attacked a demigod in the swamp, stolen his axe, Poplar tried to run with it, and currently he has dropped it, having burned his hands, and is like blowing on them, he's trying to like somehow bandage them. The guy is standing there, and where we left off was actually Grimmel's turn.
Well, I haven't actually thought this far ahead. How far away is he from me?
So I'm trying to go off this map. I think he's about 40 feet away. It might be 50, but it should be about that.
Okay. Well. I mean, I might as well just cast Eldritch Blast. I mean, I don't know what else to do.
Go for it.
Just make sure it doesn't fail. That's a 12 plus 9 to hit.
That will hit.
1. Go to 1.
Yes, that hit.
One sec. Okay. I get to roll 3d6. Actually, not bad. That will be. I was not prepared to do math. 13 plus my charisma modifier is 18.
Okay. And I need you to roll me a 1d20 real quick.
Of course. 9.
9. All right. As you lay into him with these blasts, you see what begins as a little spark, and then his entire head becomes engulfed in what appears to be flames, as looks like he has wavy hair, but it's all fire now, burning on top of his head.
Well, that doesn't seem good.
Well, it's not bad either. It's just something that happened.
Oh.
Congratulations. Right. You just made a ginger.
You stole his soul.
That's Grimmel's next trick.
All right. Well, except we go to Foxglove's next trick.
All right. I don't remember. Have I vicious mockery to this guy yet?
You have. You gave a very good insult last time. Something about him being barely one step out of the Stone Age as he was dressed in bronze armor.
Yeah, I remember this dude now. All right. See, that's how much he doesn't matter to me, is that I barely remember him except for the insult I made about him. Which would be a vicious mockery on its own, but we're moving on. All right. Let's see here.
Foxglove is deep in contemplation.
I want to try a spell here. A new one.
Oh.
There's nobody right now. I just want to make sure, Grimmel. You want to end up doing
talk it out. What spell are you thinking of?
Aha! Alright, I'm a...
Yes.
Hang on, give me a sec.
Well, if you could give me the name, because...
I will cast Cloud of Daggers in a 4th level spell slot.
Okay. Bring this up. You fill the air with spinning daggers in a cube 5 feet on each side, centered on a point you choose. A creature takes 4d4 slashing damage when it enters the spell's area for the first time or on a turn, or it starts the turn. Okay. When you cast it at 3rd level or higher, increase damage by 2d4 for each slot level above 2nd.
So I'm gonna cast
Nice.
it at a 4-level spell slot.
Awesome.
That's 20
so-
damage.
Wow, you did 64?
Wait. Well, it's 4d4, so it increases by 2d4 for every slot level above second.
Yes.
Since I'm casting it at a 4th, it's actually 8d4.
Oh, it's 8d4. You're right. Thank you for me. Awesome. So you got 8
So 20.
Wow, that's ouch. That's brutal. I love it.
Haha. Have I given anybody bardic inspiration?
I don't believe so.
All right. Oh yeah, I didn't roll to cast. Hang on.
Oh, that's important.
Yes, an 18. An 18 to cast.
I believe that casts. I don't think there's anything. Let me see if I can figure this out really quick.
Did you actually roll an 18, or is that an 18, or is that something plus your?
Plus.
That's plus you added in your spell modifier.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you're fine. Yeah, I think it just works.
Cool. Alright, so I did that. So I casted bardic inspiration on anybody yet?
Well, you can. We'll just say you do it now.
Alright, who wants it? Not it. Alright, Barry gets it. Alright. Jigajung. Cast bardic inspiration. It's not a fail. It's a 12. It's not good, but it's not a fail.
Nice.
So 1d10 to you, Barry.
Oh, thank you.
All right, sorry, I'm just really quick checking here. Gotcha. Okay. I have it all written down now. Alrighty. And Barry.
Oh, all right. How far away is this thing from me?
Well, since you were at the head of the pack, he is going to be 30 feet from you.
Oh, I can reach him, no problem.
Yep.
All right. Me run up and attack him with Sword of Freya. But
Alrighty.
me going to use Blinding Smite at a
Okay.
3rd level spell slot. All right, so me take mighty swing. Bark a lot.
Heh.
Oh no! That's not good. Me rolled almost as bad as me possibly could.
But you didn't critically fail?
No. Just barely. So plus 12, 15. 15 to hit.
Nope, does not hit.
Did not think so. And me waste spell slot. I mean, that's what happens, right? A failed swing,
Yep.
you basically waste that spell slot.
Yep.
All right. Okay.
But it was a good attempt.
me curse dice.
So yeah, now imagine how that feels, but you only have like 3 spell slots.
All right, me take swing again, just normal swing.
Okay.
For crying out loud. Okay.
You were just too excited the first time.
Yeah. That was it. Okay. That is 17 plus 12. That's 29 to hit.
Well, yeah, that one hits. Jeez.
Okay. 1d10. So as me make contact, is he dead or undead? I mean,
No.
is he a fiend or undead?
No.
He's not a fiend. Okay. So then that is only 10 slashing damage.
Okay. You asked me that last time, by the way, and it's okay. You can ask, but yeah, it does not.
It's
It's been a while.
It's
okay?
been what, 2 weeks?
Yes, it has. No, it's all good. I'm letting you know. Yeah, we have checked. We verified this as well. So, but it's all good. I don't mind you asking.
It makes big difference.
Yes.
All right.
Absolutely.
That was pretty pathetic.
Yep.
Was it now?
It was only 10 damage.
No, that is pathetic. You're pathetic, Barry.
All right. I'm gonna say Poplart had attempted to, he dropped the weapon. He looks around and he can't figure out anywhere to hide, but he doesn't want to. He knows how important this is because you guys explained to him, to get the axe, and he tried really hard. So he's gonna to dive down and draw his sword and try to attack. Try and stop the guy from getting the axe. Yeah, that does not work so well for him. He dives in and just slams full on into the guy's armor, doing absolutely nothing. He rolled a whole 7, so. All right. The big dude reaches down. His name is an axe, by the way. And he picks up his axe in his hand. You see it smolder, and there's a wisp of smoke. He looks at it, and he looks at Poplart, and with a mighty swing, that is a 18 to hit. And you see a bright flash like flames as it strikes into Poplart, and Poplart goes flying back, slides along the ground, and passes out completely unconscious.
Oh, Poplart!
Well, it pays off so well when we use Poplar as the crux of our plan. I mean, better him than me,
Alright.
so it all worked out.
So he had swung down and done that, and then he turns because he also has multi-attack. Barry is next to him, so he, in a continuing swing, swings towards Barry with a... Let's see. Oh, that was a heck of a good roll. That's a 26 to hit.
Oh, I see. You roll for Poplart and you fail miserably, and then you roll for the bad guy and you get 2 good hits in a row.
Well, it doesn't always happen, but sometimes.
Yeah, well, that definitely hit.
All right. So that. Oh, there it is. Okay, sorry. This guy's write-up is weird. All right, where is my die? So that hits you for 9 slashing damage. And that slash you feel begins to burn, but not in a good way. And you feel an extra 3 fire damage burning in that spot.
Okay.
Yep. And because it's this turn. Oh, and a 13 does not hit, right?
No.
Okay.
How
So
many
he
attacks does he get?
He has a total of 4 melee attacks.
Oh, Jesus.
It's action economy. He's got to have so many because there's 4 of you, so it's more of a 1-for-1.
All right.
Well, Poplart's gone. Let's call it a 3. I'm going to take away one of his melee attack abilities.
Oh, okay.
So he gets 3. I like that. All right. So then we go back to Grimmel.
This isn't exactly an ideal situation. Not exactly sure what to do. I've already used 2 spell slots, which is not great. Bruce, do you have any ideas?
Well, in the words of my mentor, so I started blasting.
Bruce, you're useless. You're useless. You're worthless. Why did I summon you back? I'm just kidding. Kind of. Okay, So he's still really far away.
Yeah, he's still like 40 feet from you.
40 feet.
Now, he hits really hard. My advice is stay away.
They get it. For once. I mean, yeah, Eldritch Blast seems to work okay. I'll just keep doing that.
Okay.
I like
Blast
Eldritch
away.
Blast. It's another 21 to hit.
Oh, yeah, that's a hit.
And then it's another 36. Oh my god. So close to being good. I rolled 13. Plus, wait. It's another 18 damage. I rolled 2 6s and a 1.
Nice. So you hit him for 18 damage, and then I need you to roll me a 1d20.
Of course. 19.
19. So you don't really see anything from where you're at, but Barry, in front of you, you see what starts as a tiny hole in the middle of his forehead start to grow out and become almost the size of one of your fists.
I hope that kills him.
He's doesn't appear to go down, but he's wobbling like there's something wrong.
Oh, good. Fantastic.
Yep. All right, to Foxglove.
Alright. What else can I do to this sucker? I guess I could just stab him in the face. Sure. I'll stab him in the face.
Roll. I need you to roll for concentration. I forgot. You've got your spell going.
Is that Constitution? That's Wisdom. Wisdom?
Yeah.
14.
Yeah, you're fine.
Cool. Alright. I guess I'm gonna stab him in the face with my evil rapier, because why not?
Well, and I do believe your blades are still cutting him up, so you can roll for damage on that again, too.
Well, I rolled a nat 20 on stab him in the face.
Okay, never mind. Go for it.
Can I roll again?
No, he's a bigger bad than a roll again, or just roll me your double damage.
Alright.
And you probably should roll damage for the blades, the daggers.
Yep. Okay, that's 10 damage for the rapier. And... and 18 damage for the daggers.
Good lord. Alright, so
28 in total.
as these daggers are swirling around, cutting into him, you come right up and you just shove your rapier into that hole in his head and scramble it around like you're doing an old school lobotomy. And as you're spinning it, the guy just falls to the ground and stops moving.
Stops moving does not mean dead.
He looks quite sincerely dead.
I don't trust it.
Okay. Go ahead and do Technically, Barry, it's your turn next after this happens. So, what do you do?
If Grimmel doesn't trust it, then me stab him in chest with Sword of Freya.
Yep, he just is laying there. You just kind of push it in, like, yep, there we go.
Okay. Yes, Grimmel. He appears to be dead.
Well, how can I trust you?
Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't you, hang out by his mouth and see if you can hear him breathing?
That's gross. He probably smells. Why would I want to do that?
Because you want to find out if he's dead or not. Tell you what, put Bruce on his mouth and let Bruce tell you if he's dead or not.
No. Y'all are weird. I'm over it.
You could put a mirror by his mouth and see if he's breathing, and it misses the mirror, fogs up the mirror.
That's all good.
All right. So apparently Grimmel has changed his mind and is now willing to accept us saying that this guy is dead.
Cool.
What happens to Axe?
It just appears to stop glowing and just lay there on the ground.
Me touch the handle with finger.
It's still quite warm to the touch. You don't quite burn yourself, but it is very warm. Like you wouldn't want to pick it up.
Grimmel, do you want a hot axe?
I've got a halberd. I'm good. Where do you think I'm going to carry that?
Me not know. Well, you've still got... Just get rid of the halberd and use the axe instead. Axe looks magic. I don't know what halberd is.
That's a good point.
But I don't know if you can wield axe, so...
Well, you haven't let me try.
You can go ahead and try.
Go and try and grab the axe.
Okay, it's still quite warm. Like, it's not cooled off fully, but...
Well...
I'll use the Blessing of Zaratan to turn to stone and then pick up the axe.
Oh, okay, then yeah, you're fine.
So I pick it up, no problem?
Yeah, you pick it up. It's very heavy for you. You can manipulate it, but it is weighty. I mean, it's heavy. It takes all... What's your strength right now?
15.
Yeah, it's at the absolute limit of your ability to, like, pick it up and wield it. You're not going to be swinging this thing easy in battle. In fact, you would always be at disadvantage trying to swing it around.
Yeah, maybe this axe not for you then.
Well, maybe I haven't grown into it yet. That, I'm gonna take my ring of holding, grab my halberd out of it, throw it on the ground, and try and put the axe in.
Okay, yeah, you can do that. It seems to work.
Alright, it's settled then. And I just march off.
God.
Okay.
All right. Well, while Grimold is acting like a sulky child, me gonna go check on Poplart.
All right, you go over and you can definitely smell a lot of burnt brownies.
What does he look like? Does he look pretty crispy?
He's crispy. He's, he's not dead.
That's
Okay,
good.
that's good. All right. Let's see. Me cast. Cure wounds on. Well. Any bonus action to cause one creature. Yeah. Okay. Me cast cure wounds on him.
Okay.
Me use. Let me see here. One sec. All right. Me use third level spell slot.
Oh, geez.
Well, he's not in good shape.
No, he's not. Well, you do your restoration for most of him, but he's like wobbly and tired. Like you can tell you've healed his physical body, but he is just like mentally drained. He's moving at about half speed. He needs some rest.
Okay. Does anybody have a backpack to stuff Poplart in?
Well, he can just shrink himself down and like sit on your shoulder or something.
Okay, yes. Yeah, he shrinks himself down and he starts riding on me shoulder.
Perfect. He'll just rest there, and you suddenly, after a couple minutes, you hear a little, just as he's like asleep.
Okay. Now, he's been through a lot, poor thing.
Yes.
Yes, what a poor, sweet, innocent baby.
Yeah. Sweet rolls.
All right. So anyway, what happens next?
Well, you guys are here. You killed the guy here in the swamp that you came to kill.
Oh, yeah. Now what?
Well, for a quick review, since it's been a couple weeks, you were supposed to come and take his ring.
Oh, yeah.
And
Okay.
return it to the queen.
All right.
Oh, yeah. That's right. I forgot.
All
about
right.
that.
Me look on finger for ring.
It's definitely there. It is a monster of a ring. Like, holy crap.
Okay. Me tried to pull ring off.
You're able to wiggle it off, but you can feel there is something about it as you're holding it in your hand. Your muscles tense and your fingers curl around it. It's almost like a electric shock in your palm.
Okay.
All right, we got the ring. It's time to go back to that dumb queen. Why we couldn't just kill her and her people, I'll never know. But I guess we'll start heading back. Because I've got a sick new axe. And I'm going to wield it in battle, and it's gonna look cool as hell. No one can stop me. I'll be the bird on fire.
Awesome. All right. So, I guess you walk out of the swamp. I believe she said to call out her name or something once you had it.
Well, I don't remember her name. She wasn't remarkable in the slightest. How am I supposed to remember?
Well, it was Tatalia.
Oh, well. Well, you should make me do a history roll for that. I shouldn't just remember.
All right, do a history roll.
Wow. I got a 4. I'm right. She's very unremarkable. I remember nothing about this woman.
You're like, something about the titty queen. That's all I know.
Yeah, that's about it. I mean, I totally forgot she existed and that we were doing this for her until just now, so, you know.
To be fair, I think Grimmel's been taking a lot of drugs lately.
What do you mean? I used the drugs as a bioweapon and like a chemical weapon, and then I never used it on myself. I took drugs once. That was it. I've been clean ever since. You can talk to my sponsor.
Bruce.
Yeah, Bruce is my sponsor.
Yep.
He's been helping me out whenever I get those really bad withdrawal symptoms.
After just one time?
Yes.
Yep. He's like, look deep into my eyes.
And I just forget all
Makes
my
it
problems.
craven.
It's great.
Yep, exactly.
Anyways, no. I've not been having drug problems.
Well, your memory is just so bad.
That doesn't have to be related to drugs. You insensitive bitch.
Explanation could there be?
Just being a forgetful person. There doesn't have to be an explanation. Why don't you try remembering the Titty Queen's name then?
Oh well, me have very bad memory because me not smoking.
Oh yeah, sure. You have bad memory. It's not because of drugs, but you have a bad memory. Okay,
No.
fine. I see how it is.
Me paladin, but
Oh yeah.
me not take drugs, but me just not smart.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, me really dumb.
Anyways, Foxglove, do you remember what this stupid queen's name was? Let me check. That's a nat 20 of remembering Titty Queen's name.
Yes, you remember it. You remember the whole court. You remember everything. Like, oh yeah, there was that summoning and the creatures and the little tiny knights and.
What a waste of a nat 20, man.
That's all right. You got nat 20 on rapier strike, so
Yeah, you literally scrambled the guy's brains with your last nat 20.
I think she enjoyed it an awful lot too.
What's her name? Natalia.
But I bet you'd be calling her Titty Queen from now on.
I mean, I'll be honest. I'm not gonna remember Tatalia now. I'm not gonna remember it in 2 minutes.
But you'll remember. Well, me remember Titty Queen.
That is very easy to remember.
Yes, it is.
Anyways,
We never forget that. Of course, he's gonna have real problem, looking her in eyes from now on.
I mean, where else? I mean, there's one obvious place to look, but anyways, you have the ring. You call her name.
My eyes are up here, Barry.
All right.
You're so small. I'm sorry, I couldn't tell. She's small in every place but one.
So are we supposed to bring it back to her, or are we just supposed to call her?
You're supposed to call her to open a portal to. Then she would open a portal for you.
Ah, yes. Mighty Majesty, Queen Tatalia, I call on thee. We have your ring.
A little
Awesome.
grandiose, but okay.
So you're just kind of in, the forest, but you suddenly see what looks like a line just appear. It comes down and then across, and then it's almost like a door opens in the midair, and it's just a blinding wall of white light in front of you.
Okay. Does Titty Queen step through, or are we supposed to go through door? All right.
She does not step through.
Then I guess me go through door.
Awesome.
I follow. I want to see the Titty Queen again. Same. Not because I
Alright.
want to see her again, but just because what else am I supposed to do?
I'm sure you don't want to be all alone in the swamp.
Not particularly.
Right. Well, as you step through, you find yourself in a just grandiose palace surrounded by all variety of mythical creatures. You've got fairies with multiple sets of wings. You've got unicorns and I don't know, caterpillars, and just all sorts of stuff.
Okay.
It is a crowded court, and she at the very top is sitting on a throne that appears to be made out of woven tree roots.
Ah, got it. All right. Well, me march through court to where she's sitting. Me kneel down and offer up ring to her.
She appears shocked. He looks down and reaches out and touches it with a finger at first. There you can see there's a little zap, almost like a static electricity. And she picks it up and she says, "Fascinating. I couldn't see this in my mind's eye at all. I knew all the hints, but for some reason it was blocked from me."
Okay.
And she says,
What hints?
the riddle that you solved to find it. For some reason, the more I thought about it, the less I could picture such a thing as this."
Ah, yes, that's right. Well, I guess you just got a really weak brain. Unlike us, who definitely remembered your name. I did perfectly.
So she looks down at Barry and says, please, Sir Paladin, rise in this court. You are most welcome here."
Well, to be perfectly fair, it was mostly me companions that did the heavy lifting this time around. They deserve even more credit than me. But here you go. Me hand-ring to Queen.
Is this what praise feels like? This is interesting.
She just she goes, well, you are all welcome then in my court. And how about just for fun, as she turns and like moves and her we'll say a button pops open on her dress and you see that she's just built like an anime girl, just like ridiculously oversized comical breasts, and all you can think about is, oh yeah, lady titties.
Nice. Nice.
Your Majesty. You just had wardrobe malfunction.
Says the Paladin of Love. Grow some balls.
Me very polite paladin.
Uh-huh.
Tis no matter here. Now, I believe you had a request for a royal favor in thanks for bringing this to me.
Okay, we just wanted to get back to...
Yes, we need a portal to material plane.
Oh, yes. That I can provide. Come with me. And she walks down from her throne, and there's a, archway going over into the next room.
Me follow, of course.
Awesome.
Nice.
So in this room, you see what looks like a oversized ring of mushrooms, like a fairy ring. And she guides you, points you towards the middle of it.
Grimmel, don't eat the mushrooms.
Why did you have to address that to me?
Anyone's going to stick weird stuff in your mouth, me think it would be you.
Oh yeah, says the Paladin of Love. We've been over
right,
this.
Paladin.
Bad Paladin of Love.
Me paladin of love, but me also serve other higher purposes. So, me must have balance.
Uh-huh. This is a seesaw, mister. Anyways. I will not eat the mushrooms, Barry.
Me say to Queen Totalia, just so you know, me is paladin of love.
Like, yes, but I'm not into your type. Thank you.
Well, me just thought that I should let you know just in case. Me here for you, in case you need it.
Hmm.
If birds had gag reflexes, you going off right now.
Well, you're an owl. You do have a gag reflex. You
Well, yeah, but it's for a purpose.
you puke up pellets all the time.
Sure. Literally, because that's how we work. Whatever, I don't have to explain my biology to you.
All right, Jay. Okay. Me go into ring.
All right. As you guys walk into the ring, you see her begin to swirl her hands, and she says, "Should you need my assistance again, as I said, you are welcome here. Find my passages, and you will come back to my kingdom." And she swirls her fingers around, and your vision, the world kind of goes dark, and then you wake up and you find yourself kind of on a plateau. You appear to be kind of on the side of a mountain.
Okay. It's good to be back. Well, home, I get me guess. Me just not sure where we are exactly.
Yeah. I say we find a passing caravan and threaten them to tell us where we are.
All right.
We should not need. You should just, ask.
Okay, well, okay, you can do things your way, but then there's also the fun way, which is my way. Yeah, I'm kind of with Grimmel on this one.
We are worst party ever.
No, we're the most fun party ever. I mean, I think there's a certain other party with an N in the name that I think is worse than us, so I think you better take what you can, Barry.
Okay. Me not sure what party you talking about, but I'm guessing it's not fun. Alright, I guess, so we on top of mountain. Me look around. Can me see anything?
As you observe left to right, you see there's kind of some low-lying bushes and shrubbery, and mostly grasslands below. You appear to be kind of on the edge of a forested area where it, drops down into kind of a big open plain.
Alright, does me see any smoke or animals down on plain or anything like that?
Yeah, there's some animals. There's some, hoofed creatures like small horses. Not actual horses, more like halfway between a deer and a horse. You see there's like a small herd eating down below you. You don't necessarily see any smoke, but if you roll a survival check, you could probably get some more information.
Alright, 1 second. And maybe not. Me roll 11.
Oh, well, you at least realize that you're, there's the sun, so you're looking to the east, and you've got kind of an idea. There's a little bit of a breeze coming at you, maybe a touch of salt on the air, pretty far away, distant, but you're an orc with really good olfactory senses.
Okay. Well, in that fact, I guess, companions, we should just head down mountain. Find river. Rivers eventually go to sea.
Really fair point. Alright.
Alright, so we start down mountain.
All right. It's relatively gentle. The slope isn't too bad. You kind of, you pay attention as you're going down. You don't see anything. The herds doesn't appear to be frightened off by you. You're at enough of a distance. Yeah. There's nothing really bad in the way. If someone else, how about let's have Grimmel roll a nature check.
Okay. That is a 17.
Oh yeah. So Grimmel, you're a little more aware of bird signs and markings than the others. So you see some areas where there's definitely been flocks of birds landing in certain areas, maybe for rest, maybe for hunting, but you can tell as you walk there are spots where they all came down in these locations.
Interesting. Why? Down these locations. There?
They would all come down and congregate on a spot, and then they've obviously left, but you can recognize the prints of they were definitely birds, the little bird feet mark the ground.
I go to one of these spots and I investigate.
Okay.
Not nearly as good. That was a 5.
Yeah, you look around and you're like, huh, there's a whole bunch of them here. They're just kind of like there's some broken down grass and a mishmash of prints in different directions.
Barry.
Yes.
Something tells me that this spot is important. But I can't figure out how.
All right. Well, I guess me do investigation. Foxglove, maybe you want to help as well.
Another nature check? No, investigation.
Well,
Investigation.
me investigate. You can do what you want. Ugh, me get 6.
You're as confused as Grimmel.
Yeah, me not good investigator.
Get out of the way, dice. That's only a 10 for Foxglove. Wow, we're all dumb. Yeah.
Well, the Foxglove does look around and is like, you notice there's a bunch of prints, and then these blades of grass are all bent over. Those ones are all bent that way, almost like the birds moved in a circle. Huh.
I
Oh, well.
start walking in a circle.
All right, you walk around the other two in a circle.
Yes.
Me poke at flattened grass with spear.
Okay, you poke the grass.
Me don't feel anything? Does it just
No.
spear point going into dirt?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright. I guess I'm over it.
Me step on flattened grass.
Okay, you step on the flattened grass.
Nothing happens?
No.
No,
Alright.
it's just grass that's flat.
Okay.
Well,
Alright, Grimmel.
nah.
Me not know what this is either.
I guess I'll just walk away.
Alright. We all walk away.
Right on. All right, so you guys continue on your journey. And yep, you walk until basically the sun sets. And as it does, you can kind of hear what sounds like maybe the squawk of a seagull carried on the wind.
Ah.
Ah.
Well, me would maybe hope that means that sea is close by, but me know seagulls to fly many miles inland if there's trash around. But where there is trash, there are people. So I guess we home in on sound of seagull and try to find seagull.
All right, you try to hone in and you continue to search as you keep moving to the east. you on the very maybe edges of your ability to hear and your ability to smell, you think that you're approaching salt water.
Oh, that's cool. Saltwater means ships. Ships mean we can go back to wherever we need to go. Me just don't remember where.
That's true. Well, we're trying to help out the zombie situation, correct?
Me not sure anymore. Got sent off to find the lake, and we ended up in some dungeon, and then we died, and then Loki sent us back, and we ended up in other plane in Pyramid, and
we died again.
Did we die again?
You did
That's what
die
I
again
thought,
after
yeah.
Loki sent you back, yes.
Okay.
So then now we're back again. It's just a whole thing.
Yeah. I think we're supposed to save world, but me not remember.
Well, I'm trying to take over the world, so...
We have to save it first, and then you can take it over.
You can't take over the world if it's already dead. That's a good point, but stupid.
All right. So we continue on to follow smell of ocean.
All right. Well, you guys walk late into the night. You've had to catch Poplart a couple times. He is completely unconscious on your shoulder and starts rolling and falling off. And you eventually get to where you are at the edge of a beach, and there is the ocean, but it is dark. It is pitch black out now.
Okay. Well, this is a good spot to hopefully maybe camp, or do dry camp for a night. Me take first watch.
Alrighty. So you guys set up a camp there. The wind blowing, the waves of the ocean crashing. It's probably the most peaceful you've been in a long time.
Oh, good. Me pray to me on guard.
Alright. You find that as you pray to Freya, you used to get almost like a glow, like a light switch being turned on and giving you energy, but for some reason you're not feeling it right now. Like there's something wrong.
It is very unsettling. All right. Well, so me not hear voice of Freya.
Yeah, something's off.
Okay. No, not anything me can do about it right now.
Exactly, but that's you through your watch. Something is unsettling, and you eventually wake up the next person.
All right. Me wake up Grimmel. Grimmel, wake up! Your turn.
Go and begrudgingly take the next watch.
All right. You take the next watch and make a perception check.
Oh, goody. Aha! That's a 6.
All right. Well, as you're looking around through your nocturnal eyes, you get this feeling that you're kind of being watched, but you're not sure from where or what. You just have this feeling.
Meh. Hey, Bruce, can you see anything? And I'll have
Hey.
Bruce make a perception check.
Sure.
Should I roll for him, or...?
Yeah, please. I don't want to roll for him.
Alright. One sec, let me pull up his stats really quick. because I do not have them printed. The perception would be wisdom. Okay, so he doesn't have a plus on that. Wow, that was great. Great use. All right.
Oh,
Bruce gets
what
12.
He squints around and he says, I can't see anything. There may be a million faces, but all the eyes are dark.
I mean, you can talk in riddles all you want, Bruce, but... Yeah, right, I just kind of shrug it off then and keep watching.
Alright. Although you have the feeling nothing ever comes of it, your shift ends peacefully.
Alright, I go and shove Foxglove awake. Alright. I'm up.
You're up?
Yep.
Alright. I'll have you... Let's see. Yeah, let's go. Let's do a perception check for you as well.
$25.
You, as you're sitting there, you kind of catch first the sound of a splash in the water down way away, like a whale breach almost, but it's something else, something larger. And as you're staring out at the water, you realize that there is a large bulbous head staring back at you.
What is the bulbous head doing?
It's just staring. It's like it's just kind of breached the surface, and the waves are kind of gently rippling around it. It's almost like it's there, but it's not moving with the water. It's holding itself still, and it's fixated on you.
Cool. So how far is this? Like, can you give me like a relative range? I mean, I got a 25 on perception. Can you give me?
Yeah, let's call it a good... It's... How far is your dark vision normally? It's like 100 feet or something, 120 feet. What?
I don't remember. It's a bit.
I think it's quite the distance. So it's the outer extreme of your dark vision. So probably like 120 feet.
Huh. I don't think I have any spells that range that far. So I guess I'll just let it be. It's not doing anything, I suppose. Yeah. It's not doing anything yet, so I'll just keep an eye on it. And I'll wake the others up if anything bad happens.
Right on. Well, you continue to stare at it, and it stays fixated on you, but it doesn't seem to move. And eventually you realize that you've been staring for over an hour, and you need to let the last person take over, which happens to be Poplart. And
I don't know that we trusted Poplart, so we probably just took an extra large shift apiece. I mean, Poplart's he's been asleep this entire time. And he's not the most reliable at best of times.
fair. All right. Well, yeah, we'll say that you guys split it up at the end, and yeah, Foxglove is just a little more tired, and you're a little freaked out by this thing. And as the dawn begins to break, and I'm sure you've shared, pointing to the others, looking down at the water. As the dawn begins to break, you see the head just slowly sink down back beneath the surface.
All right, Cthulhu Jr., I suppose you're okay.
Cthulhu Jr., that's great. Alrighty, so it is morning. You guys are on the beach. What do you want to do?
Dig a hole. We're at the beach. It's time to dig a hole to water.
Oh.
Come on, guys. It's our coveted beach episode. Let's go.
I've never.
Why are we digging hole? Are we digging hole for latrine or something?
No, it's just you're on a beach and you gotta dig a hole. That's the
I
rule.
see no purpose to it.
Okay, well, hey, I'll play along.
Yeah.
Does anybody... Well, yeah, I'm guessing we carry shovels because we camping, so... me break out shovel, me dig hole. How deep a hole do we need to
We
break?
gotta dig until we hit water.
Oh, that's not very far. Alright. Me dig down 8 inches, me hit water.
Woo! We've done it.
Alright.
Now what?
Now we cover it with a beach towel for some poor, unsuspecting kid too.
We in middle of nowhere, me not think any kid's going to show up.
Look, I'm just trying to have a classic beach day with you guys. Sorry for trying to have a good time. As the bard here, I have to entertain.
Do you have beach towel? Me not think me have beach towel.
I mean, I don't know.
You look weird. We're trying to have fun, Grimmel.
Well, this is not my idea of fun.
You can build your own sandcastle.
That might be my idea of fun.
Alright, it's our beach episode, guys. Let's build a sandcastle.
Alright.
It has to be big enough to fit my magnificence.
Alright.
Maybe you could build a Zaratan.
That'd be too big. I can't do that. There's not enough sand here.
Just little model. You don't have to build them life size.
Well, that's that's undermining Zaratan's glory. Would you want to build like a tiny little mini statue of Freya?
Well, I mean, me working with sand, so me not gonna be able to build her too much.
Not with that kind of attitude.
Sand dries out. Sand falls apart. I know this. How come you two don't know this?
To be fair, I think that she in your presence.
I start. Wow.
Oh, did we actually get long rest through night?
Yeah, we'll say you did.
All right. Well, I think me just took 2 points of damage from Miss Vicious Mockery.
Okay, well, they're having their beef. I'm gonna start building a throne out of sand.
Awesome.
What would you want me to...
How about... Oh my god. Sleight of hand.
Oh, not good. There's only a 7.
Yeah, you basically make a mound of sand, and you're like, it's my throne.
I perch on top of it. Yeah. Oh, but I need decorations for my throne. I go and find shells to put on my throne.
Sure. Oh, a nat 20. You find the perfect shells.
I run back and decorate my throne with my shells. Well, it's just a little mound of sand with a bunch of random shells stuck in it.
Yep,
Sit on
but
top
they're beautiful shells. They're the most beautiful shells you can find on the beach.
of it. Yeah.
Meanwhile, me reached down into hole where, me found water. Me scoop up double handful of water and me toss it at Foxglove for mean comment.
Using
okay.
my bardic strength can I pick up Barry and hurl him in for splashing water at my face?
No.
I can do anything as long as I roll well enough. Can I try it?
Realize-
You can do a strength check to see if you can even pick him up.
That's a nat 20 again.
What?
She's cheating.
She has to
Nat
be.
20, I lift up Barry and toss him into the ocean.
No, hold on.
Is there any
hold
way
on.
me can resist?
Yes, absolutely. Yes,
But
we'll do
just
it.
let me throw him into the ocean in a playful manner.
All right, how about this? We'll say for some reason you're in this weird area where all of a sudden you go to pick him up and Barry, you start laughing and become half weight. Like literally you just become ultra light, like feather light. And you guys roll down and get tossed into the ocean and you splash water all over Foxglove back, and it's a whole comical performance and you guys look hilarious. You're right out of a 90s rom-com.
I didn't want that. I wanted to hurl him into the ocean like Maui and Moana.
Well, me grab onto you as you toss me in and you follow me in.
Bonnie, come on.
Well, I mean, just you being able to pick me up is that 20.
I'm strong. I got that bardic strength in me, okay?
From doing what?
Bards are not known for strength.
You just wouldn't know. You never went to Bard College.
Just good singing.
Varsity teams were top of the class. Were top of the world. Undefeated champions, those Bardic Colleges varsity teams.
Must be all the steroids.
Okay, those drugs aren't even fun, so why on earth would we do them in Bard College?
It makes you stronger. More beefy.
Yeah, but sometimes we don't want that.
Bad for your complexion, though.
Exactly.
All right. Anyway, I think we both get wet, and then I have to oil my armor to keep it from rusting. Walter, very bad for steel.
Yep, you start doing your maintenance. You're laughing. You had it was a bardly good time.
Nice. All right. After me dry off and after me fix armor so that me don't look like a rusty bucket, me look around. Is beach empty as far as I can see?
Yeah, you look up and down and you don't see anyone or anything really else here.
All right. All right. All right, guys. Either one of you have an opinion about which way, up beach or down beach?
Beach. I don't know. Pick some way.
All right. Me flip coin. Heads, we go up beach. Tails, we go down beach. It is heads. We go up beach.
Okay.
Does that you mean north?
Sure.
Well, when you say up, I didn't know if that meant going north. Because you walk to the east till you're obviously on a shore that is, you're going to the east, you've hit the
north,
shore,
yeah.
so you can go
We'll
north or south.
North. We go north.
All right, cool. Well, you begin to walk north, and as you get a little ways up the beach, you definitely feel like, oh, yeah, that was some weird magical spot of beach that you were in. And because you feel different, it feels less like magical beachy, more like just a cold place that you don't really want to hang out. And as you continue your journey upward, you can see out on the water, there appears to be. I mean, it takes a while, like a whole day of walking north, but then you look out across the water and you see what appears to be a ship of some kind, very far off, like edge of your sight.
Ah, okay. Out to sea or just
Yeah.
further north?
Out to sea. Out to sea.
Okay. Like lines of light. I mean, could we use Eldritch Blast like a flare?
That's a good question. I actually wonder.
Let me
Use-
look. What's the exact definition of Eldritch Blast?
Let's see if it's been asked. I'm sure someone has brought it up.
A beam of crackling
Yeah.
energy. That's all it says in the beginner's handbook is a beam of crackling energy.
Yeah, I'm trying to see. Hmm. I'm gonna say, why not?
Alright.
You know, I mean, if there's, especially if you have some target overhead, you know, maybe a seagull or something. I mean, if it's a beam of crackling energy, you're sending it out to that target, and it should make quite the flash.
Alright.
All right.
Well, why don't you, Grimmel, can you cast Eldritch Blast up in the sky and see if maybe ship sees us?
I guess. I'll do that.
Or I suppose, if that doesn't work, Foxglove can cast Fireball out into sea.
That's dumb. I cast into the sky.
All right. Let's see how we're gonna do this. How about roll first a 1d20?
Alright. 2.
Oh, geez. Well, hold on. I expected you to at least get higher than that. Let me.
Well, I mean, you are casting it, so wouldn't you add your spell casting modifier?
Well, I
to
just
that?
said to roll the d20.
Ah,
Is that for casting it?
Yes, to cast it.
Oh, that's 11 then.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Perfect. I was just trying to look up to see. Oh, wow. A seagull has an armor class of 11. Huh.
I hit a seagull.
Well, I was just fascinated at what it was. All right, so we'll say you blast up. You're blasting up at a seagull, and I need you to roll me a 1d100 and tell me what you get.
Alrighty. 81.
Yeah, that flare does not work.
Okay.
ah.
Like there, you are not seen. It is not a. You blasted up. You definitely blasted the seagull. Hell, you probably blast the seagull, but no.
All right. Well, I'm assuming ship was going south.
Yes.
Or was ship going north?
No, ship's going south.
All right. Well, I guess we keep going north.
All right. Okay, don't try again. Just one failure and you're done.
Oh well.
All right.
I mean,
It gets later and later into the evening as the sun begins to set, and as you guys make your way further and further north, it gets harder and harder to see. Are you going to set up camp?
Yes.
I'm gonna try to shoot off an Eldritch Blast again. Now that's really dark.
Oh, no, ship is way out of sight now.
But what if there's another ship?
Don't think Eldritch Blast is advisable right now.
Mhm.
Anyway, we set up camp.
All right, you set up camp, and same thing as before. You doing first watch?
Yes, we divide night into 3 because once again, Poplar does not seem to be fully recovered yet.
Or trustworthy?
That too.
Awesome. All right. Well, let's start you out, and let's do a perception check.
Okay. Me not rolling well at all.
You're not aware of anything. You're just sitting there like doop a doop a doo. Yep, everything's good.
Me busy
And-
trying to pray to Freya.
Okay, yeah, sure. You keep trying, and it's just for some reason it's just not working for you. There's something going on out there.
Okay. So me distracted.
Yes, very much so. But it's fine, more or less. Yeah, that's about all I can say. You seem fine. That you do hear, you hear some movement. Like there's definitely something that's like roaming around out in the extremes of your, like away from your camp. A little further in on the plains from where you're at.
Oh, okay. Me take note of it.
Cool.
All right. When me shift is up, me wake a Grimmel again.
All right. All right. Grimmel is up, and start with Grimmel perception check.
Actually, that is a 17.
Nice. You hear the sounds that Barry had told you about. There's definitely something like moving around out on the outskirts of your camp. It's not getting closer, but you definitely hear there's something going on. There's some kind of shaking and movement out in the grasses. You also, as you're looking around, you turn back, and all of a sudden you catch the shape of something that you guys had talked about during your walk the previous day. The bulbous head with eyes staring at you from the sea.
Interesting. Hmm.
All right. How far out is Bulbous Head?
It's not too far out, actually. It's just kind of there. Maybe. Well, let's see. It'd be the extreme of the vision. So let's call it 120 feet away or so.
Okay.
Alright. I kind of just like have a staring contest with it because I ain't gonna back down to some weird head. I don't know. Actually, no. I'm not gonna do that. I guess I'll just stay vigilant. I'll tell Bruce if anything gets too close to try and hypnotize it before
Right on.
the camp. And
Bruce
then
is
I'll
like-
just-
Bruce is like, what do you think? I've been staring out, trying to make sure we're all okay.
I'll look at being a member of the team.
Well,
That's
that's
kind
what
of-
you summoned. Hmm?
Let things be.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna chill here. You watch that guy. I'll watch everything else.
Alright. Good job, Bruce.
Yep. You can get your friend now.
Alright. Do you want me to leave you here then?
Yep.
Alright, I'll take Bruce up off my head and plop him down in a fairly comfy spot, you know? Maybe like if there's like a smooth rock in the sand, I'll sit him down on that. And I'll go over and little like bonk Foxglove's head to wake her up.
Perfect. All right, you do that, and I guess do you fill Foxglove in on the happenings of the night?
Yep. And I told her, and I say that I've left you Bruce. And Bruce is probably gonna do more work than you will, but I decided, like, you know, like, I don't want Bruce to be alone, so here you go.
Gee, thanks. Can I even understand Bruce?
Now you cannot.
So, how is he of any help to me?
Because Bruce can do it on his own.
Alright, fine.
All right. Well, you're chilling. You can see the head staring at you, and Bruce is staring off the other direction, and you definitely are feeling a kind of a chill and kind of ill at ease.
Oh, and this from person that wore a demon mask.
Actually, she hasn't worn it since she's died, hasn't she?
Yeah, I haven't put it back on.
Yeah,
I
correct.
know, but she was bearer of demon mask in past.
Yeah, but that was the past.
That was then, this is now.
Put it back on. Again.
Hey, you're gonna put it back on?
Not right now, but probably at some point. I'm just taking a little break.
Right on.
All right.
Well, you're fine. Nothing seems to happen. Though, as the dawn breaks, you look out and there's kind of a strange-looking creature. It's just kind of, like those fish that open up their mouth really big to swallow prey whole.
You mean like a green?
Yeah, but it's like that type of a face on four legs. That's just kind of out, kind of I don't know, a little far beyond the camp, and it's just staring at Bruce, and Bruce is staring back at it.
Bruce doing good work.
All right.
Yeah, it's kind of there. Yeah, well, no, the ones that they're like 5 feet long. This is the fish, that are 5 feet long, and they can, like, when they open their mouth up, their stomach expands, and then they like can have something that's even 50% bigger than them inside.
No, not familiar with that. But it looks like that, but it's on 4 legs.
Yes.
Oh, weird. And where is it exactly?
Oh, it's a good, like, 60 feet out from the side of camp, staring at Bruce.
Okay. Is it like in the surf, or is it like north or south?
No, to the west, like in the grassland area.
Oh, okay. Grimmel, ask Bruce what he's staring at.
Bruce, how's that thing? You know anything about it?
No, but seems scary.
You'd be right. Yeah, it's. You think it's malicious?
Yeah, looks scary. Probably. I don't want to find out.
No, that's the smart answer.
All right. Well, I guess we try it, but we keep eye on it to see if it follows us. We may have to attack in time.
Okay.
All right. Well, we north, but we keep eye on this thing.
When you guys start to move away, and once it breaks eye contact with Bruce as you're moving north, it kind of shakes its head and walks over to your camp area and starts sniffing around.
Okay. And then what does it do?
While you guys are moving away, it eventually kind of loses interest and walks to the south.
Okay, as long as it doesn't start tracking us.
No, it doesn't seem that interested.
Oh, perfect.
Oh,
All right.
good.
So we keep going north.
You did good, Bruce.
All right. As you go further and further north, you get to an area where you start to see the waters are moving differently, almost as if there's, land on the far side that you can't quite see. And it's during this time that you see another ship off in the distance, also heading south.
All right. How far away is this ship?
This one's closer than the last one, which also leads you to think maybe the water's just narrower here. Let's say not edge of your vision. It's in, I don't know, a nautical mile offshore. How about that?
Okay. Hey, Grimmel, you want to try Eldritch Blast again? See if we get this ship's attention?
And Eldritch Blast. That's a that's just a 12 to cast.
Yeah, still though, if you're blasting it at a seagull, it might work.
Yep.
Congratulations, you vaporized another seagull.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Let's have some fun with that. Just out of curiosity, roll me a 1d20 real quick and tell me what you get.
That would be a 15.
15. Huh. You, so, yeah, there's all of a sudden a poof of feathers as the Eldritch Blast hits the seagull and it explodes, and you suddenly feel a little bit of cold and wet in your hand. And
Ew.
when you look down and you realize you're holding a snowball.
Huh. Okay.
Do you feel thirsty? Do you then eat Snowball?
No. That doesn't seem like reasonable. I'm not thirsty.
All right. I would have eaten Snowball.
Wait. We're just trying to get the ship's attention, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah, roll me a 1d100 to tell me what you get. See, let's see if you can get that ship's attention.
Okay. 7. No. Just
Just 7?
I
Yep.
think it's double O's on the D100 and just 7 on the D10.
Wow.
007.
I'm giving you that one.
Wait,
You
really?
totally. Oh yeah, are you kidding me? A 007? Come on.
Nice.
That is the source of ridiculousness. I mean, that's
Perfect.
like with Foxglove's level of greed coming in and finding someone that's like completely covered in gold, suffering from skin suffocation or something like that.
Perfect.
Morbid, but okay.
It's was that Goldfinger 1963? They painted the woman and they like left a little strip on her back that was unpainted because they were afraid that if they totally painted her, she'd die from skin suffocation.
Yes. Yep. Something
So
like
weird.
that.
It's so weird.
Yeah.
It's a different time.
Yeah, that's one way to put it. Well, anyway, yeah. So you successfully, you signal the boat, and you hear like a little bit of commotion on the wind, and eventually there's a dinghy coming towards you.
Ah. Would you look at that?
All right.
Yep. 6 guys jump off and come up and like, what the hell are you doing out here?
I could ask you the same thing.
Well, we're traveling to the capital, and you're not supposed to be. Nobody's supposed to be in this area.
Why not?
This is the king's game preserve.
Oh. All right.
Damn that big titty lady.
Queen Totalia. That's what I said.
Totally.
It doesn't matter. Anyways, it was an accident.
But how do you accidentally end up in the middle of the royal hunting grounds?
I didn't see no sign.
Well, of course, you didn't put a sign up.
And how was I supposed to know? This seems like this is definitely not user error. This is definitely they should put a sign up. How was I supposed to know?
Grimmel, can't read sign anymore.
Whatever. There was no sign.
Captain, we were transported here from different plane entirely, so it's not entirely our fault.
Right. Well, all right. Well, here, come aboard. We're heading to the capital city anyway.
All right, sounds good.
All right. So you guys load up and jump aboard, and they start paddling back out towards the ship. And as you guys get out right to the ship, you go to start climbing, the ladder to get on, and you catch out of the corner of your eye at the distance that head has popped back up, this time during the day, but it's watching you get aboard the ship.
Captain, there's weird octopus-like head watching us.
What? What? And he goes and looks around, and he goes, I can't see anything. What the heck are you talking about?
We're not sure what it is, but Foxglove here called it Cthulhu Jr.
That's a good one.
Yes, until it eats your boat.
Oh, there's nothing like that to worry about. Not in these waters. All right, guys, set sail.
Famous last words.
It's their funeral. We'll probably.
Yeah, maybe not. We've done like three.
But I mean, we will end up living.
Well, you guys sail back down, heading south, and you do see that yes, you were where you were at. There was another patch of land of some kind to the east, and you get out into a kind of a broader water area, and before you see a massive mountain break the horizon. First the tip, and then as you get closer, you start to see it squared off as there's buildings all over it, and they continue to come in. There's ships everywhere, in and out. There's just a ton of traffic. And as you approach the port, you can hear a roar. There's just like sound and activity and all sorts of, commotion going on. And eventually you make it all the way in to dock, and the men begin to disembark.
Captain, what all commotion about?
What is the capital? We're all getting off here. We're a trading ship. Come on.
All right,
He's useless.
we get off.
Awesome. As you do, there's the the dock steward, and he's like, "Hey, we picked these guys up on the Royal Hunting Grounds. Took us an extra, bit of time. That's why we're a little late." And he's like, "Huh. I have to question them." And you see him raise his hand up, and 4 guards come over and kind of surround you, and they're like, "Whoop. Time to go to the castle. Resistance is useless."
Wow, he sold us out.
Oh, all right.
All right.
Well, I mean, me only putting up with this because me, a law-abiding citizen. But
I would suggest there, Dockmaster, that you treat us with respect, because
my little elkin companion here, well, and the bard would kill you as soon as look at you and your guards. So, just so you know, giving you fair warning.
It's like, okay, this is the capital, right? Like, you guys try and pull anything, it's not gonna be pretty.
Your face isn't pretty.
I know. I've been working here too long.
So already looking at your face, anything else that could come that's quote unquote not pretty is literally one comparison. City that is your visage. I'm not just gonna kill you physically, I will kill you emotionally.
Oh. As he shakes it off, he goes, joke's on you, I'm already dead inside.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Anyway, go with them. Get out of here. We gotta dip to inventory.
I'll just flip them off as I walk on guards.
He's like, yeah, whatever. Stupid feathery poof balls.
Did you hear what he called you?
I mean, he's not wrong.
All right. No guards. So me was thinking
All
that
right, you
nice, soft and a good dwarvish ale would go down really good right about now.
Well, you go in. We can do a little hand waving here. Let's say you get taken into custody, and they just want to question you, how you got to where you were, and I'm assuming you're honest and you tell them.
Yes, Queen Totalia.
It's hard to.
Grimmel here calls
Italian.
her Big Titty Queen, but
Literally, her name does not matter.
she transported us by portal from completely different plane to the game preserve, so not our fault. We did no hunting while we were there.
All right. Well, there's no reason to keep you guys. We'll call it good. Anyway, they after a while decide to just, let you go.
Okay.
So eventually, yeah, you can go and get your, go find, they let you out on the streets. How about that?
All right. Come on, companions. Let us go to nearest tavern. I feel a need for food.
All right.
And a bed. And, maybe companionship.
Okay. I don't need to hear about your personal life.
All right, well, you go and you find yourself a tavern, a bed, and it being it's the capital, there's definitely companionship available. And let's just say you guys have a nice evening. You're back in one of the most busy cities in the world, and you can literally go anywhere from here. But let's pick that up next time.
All right. Fade to black. Whoop, whoop.
Yes. I know I'm a little early, but I cannot think of where to go from here.
I know that's
That's fine. We're it's been a long day and we're starting to kind of peter on out too.
Awesome, because I have you guys. I went as far as I could with as much ground as we covered and everything else. I'm my brain is shot.
Yeah, no, well, I hear you. That's fine.
But you
that
did
is
well
perfect.
against. Oh, cool! Thank you. You did well against an axe.
Woohoo.
Yeah, excellent. I mean, it helped that that cube of blades really helped.
Oh, it definitely did. And then that was funny as hell. The Grimmel making the hole, and then Foxglove just sticking her
rapier in there.
Good lord!
What exactly happened with that?
It was
Just
part
a
of
random
the spell
guess.
that. Yeah, it was part of the spell that Grimmel cast.
I was just wondering if it was Grimmel created a black hole in that thing's forehead, or was it just an actual hole?
All the text here just says a fist-sized hole opens up in the head of target.
Okay, well that's actually kind of helpful. Yeah, you should roll that from now on.
What? The random effect.
I know. Remember that number. Roll it from now on.
I literally already forgot it.
Wasn't it 87 or something?
Oh no, that was a totally different thing.
Oh, okay.
No, it's
I believe 19.
Yeah, that was the 19 on that one. But that was a effect number 19 out of a different table that
Okay.
is now the chance of getting it is very small.
Got it.
Like, win the local lottery small.
Okay, so fantastic.
This has been an Azentuary LLC production. Find us online at azentuary.com for character bios, merchandise, Patreon, and more. Thank you for listening.